Hello everyone, this is an update and a harvest. I last harvested on September 2nd or 3rd, I think. Actually, I honestly can't remember. And today's September 10th. And here is how it looks now after the weekend away. This one grew really big and it hit the lights a bunch of times. It grew way bigger than I thought. I lowered the lights to the second, you can see back here. I lowered the lights to the second hole, this one. So I did it to this high, and then because it was originally like that high, but then it grew all the way up here. And then these guys weren't ready, so I didn't take them with me, and they are 13 days old, 14, almost 2 weeks old. And that's the lettuce leaf. 2 of them have sprouted, but then the one in the back is kind of little. This is the Thai basil, there's 4. The red Freddy has 1 that I can see in there. I think it's supposed to have 2. And then all of these are huge, like this one. This one's also hitting the lights and stuff. And then here are the tomatoes. Oops, sorry. Look how cute these are. I don't know what to do because there's no more leaves growing up here, so they can't like cover the tomatoes up. But this one's like the biggest one here, and I think that's the second biggest one. And I noticed that I start sneezing if I accidentally touch my nose after touching the tomatoes. So it's definitely the pollen from the flower. And there's the red tomatoes. You can spy them down there. Yeah, there's a yellow green bulb in there. And here's one of the tomatoes I didn't bring home with me, and it grew a lot over the weekend. And I did lower it 1 branch when I arrived. Here's the 2 bok choy. They grew a lot over the weekend as well. I think I should harvest them today, but I did notice that the ones in here are growing much better than the one in here. And then that one, there's 2 plants in here. And then I buried this leaf. Oh, see, look how horrible that looks. I buried that leaf back there, and that's the other plant which did not get enough light to survive over the weekend. But that's good with me. I got some leaves and seeds, and I can replant if I ever decide to stop all of this and start over. Okay, now I'm gonna readjust and harvest. I also want to note that I have to add nutrients for this one and that one, and this is the first time they've ever synced up, so I was waiting. It wasn't red earlier in the day until like, I don't know, a few hours ago. So I'm gonna add nutrients after harvesting. It'll be easier to carry over to the sink. And give me a sec. Okay, first I'm gonna start here with everybody's favorite dwarf Siberian kale, which is not very dwarf. I guess because I don't let the other guys grow big, so this one's always the biggest, or maybe it just grows the fastest. That's 1. I might not grow as crazy this round as I did the last few times. That's 2. Oof. That's 3. There's some green bits stuck to my fingers. I think today I'm just gonna harvest most of the ones that are too big for the light. That's 4. That's the other plant. Right, that's 5. Next, oh wait, here's another one. That's 6. Okay, that's all from you. Next is the mustard, Japanese red mustard. I'll turn the machine a little bit. I'll make the lights go up. Get out of my way. That's as high as it goes. It's not very high. Okay, let's see. Well, clearly this guy, he's looking beautiful. Look how pretty that is. That's 1. This one. 2. And this really big guy that looks like a kale. Oh, there's dead bits here. And what looks like gross mold or a dead plant. Oh yeah, definitely a dead plant. Oh, that's really gross. Anyway, using the same hand, that's 3. Ooh, that one's huge. Can you see that? That's really, really cool. Let these guys grow and change color a little bit more. I tend to rotate the pods a little so that they don't cover the other guys as much. And then next I'm gonna do the bok choy over here. Let's spin around. A pleasant noise. There's a rubber bottom, so oops. There's a rubber bottom so it sticks a bit. Let's see. I'll get rid of the holy one because it's ugly. There are no bugs, right? Right. 1. No bugs. 2. 3. This one looks like it just got burnt a lot. I'm not gonna keep that even though you should. And then I'm gonna pull out this one plant in here that's, oh, it came right off. It mushed off. It's really nasty. I think that's what happened in the other one. There you go. The dead root. I guess when I change the water or add nutrients later, I can do some cleanup on the sponges and wash off some of the roots. The water's probably really gross right now because there's dead plants living above it. And then, so that was 3, but 1 that's not gonna be eaten. And this is the blue curled Scotch kale. Is that what it's called? I think so. Yeah, it's the cute one. I'm gonna harvest just 1. And that's all for this guy. Let's see. Yep. So that's all I'm gonna harvest today. Take another gander at those. They're so cute. Love them. And those guys down there. Oops, can't see that. Very, very cute. This branch looks like it's not necessary. This branch. I might cut it off. I do notice that the ones on the bottom are looking a little dusty compared to the ones on top. And I do constantly trim off the bottom branches, as you can see there, so it like has airflow underneath, but it looks like it doesn't need it. I was tempted to break off this branch, but I just saw that it has a bunch of flowers. I might keep it, I might get rid of it, depending on how ugly it is. But this branch I can definitely get rid of. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Adding nutrients after this. Bye!